Hey folks, how's it going? Today we're going to do a really quick overview of the talent builds for the Fire Mage. So, kind of expanding on where we were or where we're leaving off from BFA, we seen Fire Mage was actually at the top end of the meta. It was pushing God tier as far as the overall composition of the spec went. It was super popular in Mythic Plus. It could burn down all kinds of bosses in raiding. And as we see kind of corruption and some of the actual borrowed powers that we've relied on through the last expansion start to go away, Fire will start to lose a little bit of its competitiveness here. It's still going to be a lot of fun. It's not really hampered by the AoE target caps, but it may not be as popular as a few of its peer specs, and I'm looking right at you, Arcane Mage, because I think that Arcane is going to be the popular one right out of the beginning of the expansion here. If you're looking overall, like what your build should be, Tier 1, go with Searing Touch. Tier 2, go with Shimmer. Tier 3, Rune of Power is fantastic. It just kind of gives you great mobility and on a 45-second recharge. It's absolutely, I think it's undervalued in terms of the fact you get a 40% buff for absolutely free. Tier 4 goes Flame On. I think that's an easy way to roll. Tier 5, Frantic Speed. Tier 6, Conflagration. And Tier 7, go with Meteor. If you roll with that, you will be in great shape. Ultimately, that's going to give you a really good build through the pre-patch. It'll help a lot with raiding or on weeks where you're pushing a tyrannical key and you've got a really high throughput on the boss. Alternatively, if you're trying to push dungeons and you're facing kind of the fortified week where you're going to need to produce a little bit more AoE, you could go with this build. Go with Searing Touch for Tier 1, Shimmer for Tier 2, Rune of Power for Tier 3, From the Ashes for Tier 4, Frantic Speed Tier 5, Flame Patch Tier 6, and Meteor Tier 7. Yeah, that's probably the build that you want to necessarily go with. Let me know what you think of this. Is there any other talents that people are potentially going with through the expansion here? Yeah, ultimately, the differences from BFA, not a lot of huge ones yet, besides the removal of corruption. So we don't need to start changing our play too much, although keep an eye because I think the changes to Mastery will impact our throughput as we transition from pre-patch into the expansion itself. So stay alert there, have some fun with your Fire Mages, and let me know. We'll be in touch. See ya.